Hey everybody, it's Teacher Sam. It's so great to have you here with us today. We're thrilled to have you join us for another exciting episode. Today we're talking about something super cool, English fluency. It's a topic that can open so many doors and opportunities. You know, I love chatting with people from all over the world, and I'm always so impressed by those who have mastered English as a second language. It's truly inspiring to see the dedication and hard work that goes into it. Learning a new language can be tough. Trust me, I've been there. It's a journey filled with challenges, but also with incredible rewards. But it can also be so rewarding. The sense of accomplishment you feel when you finally get the hang of it is unmatched. Imagine being able to connect with people from different cultures, explore new places, and experience the world in a whole new way. It's like unlocking a new dimension of life. Well, today we're diving deep into a technique that can skyrocket your fluency shadowing. This method is a game changer for language learners. Now, some of you might already be familiar with this. It's a popular technique, but there's always more to learn. But stick around because we're going beyond the basics. We'll explore advanced strategies that can take your fluency to the next level. We'll uncover advanced techniques, sprinkle in some fun exercises, and of course share lots of laughs along the way. Learning should be enjoyable after all. Are you ready to unlock your inner English superstar? Let's do this. Get comfortable, grab a notebook, and let's embark on this exciting journey together. So what exactly is shadowing? Imagine yourself as a detective, but instead of solving crimes, you're solving the mystery of fluent English. You've got your magnifying glass ready, but this time it's your ears. Shadowing is basically listening to an English speaker and then trying to speak along with them. You're mimicking their rhythm, their intonation, their pauses, everything. Think of it like karaoke, but instead of singing, you're speaking. But here's the catch. You're not just repeating words like a robot. You're trying to capture the essence of their speech, the music of the language. It's about feeling the words, not just saying them. Now, I know what you're thinking. Emily, this sounds a little crazy, but trust me, it works. It's like having a personal language coach right in your ears. Okay, so you've got the basics down. You're shadowing like a pro. But are you ready to take it to the next level? Shadowing is a fantastic way to improve your language skills, but there's always room for growth. Let's crank things up a notch. We're going to explore some advanced techniques that will make your practice sessions even more effective and engaging. One of my favorite advanced techniques is pausing for reflection. Here's how it works. As you're shadowing, hit the pause button every now and then. This isn't just a break, it's a strategic pause. Take a moment to really think about what the speaker just said. What was the message? What were they trying to convey? How did they use their voice to convey emotion? Notice the intonation, the pauses, and the emphasis on certain words. Can you feel the emotions too? Try to connect with the speaker on an emotional level. This pause allows you to absorb the language deeply and make it your own. It's like letting the words sink into your mind and become a part of you. Another awesome technique is role reversal. Imagine you're having a conversation with the speaker. Picture yourself in a real-life scenario where you need to respond. Instead of just repeating after them, try responding to what they're saying. Engage with the content actively. It's like improv for your English. This method pushes you to think on your feet and use the language more dynamically. This helps you develop spontaneity and natural-sounding responses. It's a great way to build confidence in your speaking abilities. Trust me, it's more fun than it sounds. Give these techniques a try and watch your shadowing skills soar to new heights. Now let's talk about something super important: emotion. English isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about expressing yourself, connecting with others, and sharing your unique voice with the world. When we speak our native languages, we do this naturally. We raise our voices when we're excited, lower them when we're being serious, and use all sorts of inflections to convey our feelings. But when we're learning a new language, sometimes we forget to bring in those emotions. We get caught up in the technicalities and forget to have fun with it. That's where shadowing comes in. By mimicking the speaker's tone and delivery, you're not just learning words. You're learning how to use your voice to express a whole range of emotions in English. Do you know that podcasts are your new best friends? Podcasts have become an integral part of our daily lives, offering a wealth of information and entertainment at our fingertips. Ready to take your shadowing game on the go? Let's talk about podcasts. They are perfect for multitasking, allowing you to learn while you go about your daily routine. Podcasts are like portable language labs that you can take with you anywhere. They offer a unique way to immerse yourself in the language without being tied to a desk. Whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing at home, there's a podcast out there for everyone. You can find podcasts on virtually any topic from science and history to comedy and storytelling. And the best part is, there are tons of podcasts specifically designed for English learners. These podcasts often feature slow and clear speech, making it easier for you to follow along. Look for podcasts that have transcripts available. Transcripts are a fantastic resource because they allow you to see the words as you hear them, reinforcing your learning. This way you can read along as you listen and really focus on the pronunciation and intonation. It's a great way to improve your listening skills and understand the nuances of the language. You can even pause and rewind as many times as you need. This flexibility allows you to go over difficult sections until you fully understand them. It's like having your own personal rewind button for life. This feature is especially useful for language learners who need to hear certain phrases or words multiple times. But don't be afraid to branch out and listen to podcasts on topics that genuinely interest you, even if they're not specifically for language learners. This can make the learning process more enjoyable and less of a chore. The more you enjoy what you're listening to, the more engaged you'll be and the more you'll learn. So find your favorite podcasts and make them your new best friends in your language learning journey. Now let's look at vocabulary builder words. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, vocabulary. Building a strong vocabulary is essential for fluency. And guess what? Shadowing can help you with that too. As you shadow, pay close attention to the words the speaker is using. Don't just let them fly by. Really listen to how they're pronouncing each word and try to understand its meaning and context. If you come across a word you don't recognize, don't worry. Just jot it down and look it up later. You can even keep a special notebook for all your new shadowing vocabulary. It's like your own personal dictionary of awesome. And here's a fun tip. Once you've learned a new word, try using it in your own conversations. The more you use it, the more natural it will become. Do you that phrasal verbs crack the code? Now let's talk about those tricky phrasal verbs, those combinations of verbs and prepositions that can make English seem like a giant puzzle. Phrasal verbs are everywhere in English, and they can be super confusing for learners. But don't worry, shadowing can help you crack the code. When you shadow, pay close attention to how native speakers use phrasal verbs in natural conversation. You'll start to notice patterns and get a feel for how they work. And here's a fun exercise. Try replacing some of the verbs in the transcript with phrasal verbs that have a similar meaning. For example, instead of saying he looked at the picture, you could say he checked out the picture. This will help you expand your phrasal verb vocabulary and sound more natural when you speak. Beyond words, it's all connected. Here's the thing about language learning. It's not just about memorizing words and grammar rules. It's about connecting with the culture, the people, and the heart of the language. Shadowing helps you do just that. It's not just about mimicking sounds, it's about stepping into the shoes of a native speaker and experiencing the world through their language. When you shadow, you're not just learning English, you're learning how English speakers think, feel, and express themselves. You're tapping into the nuances of the language that go beyond textbooks and grammar rules. So, embrace the challenge, have fun with it, and let your personality shine through. After all, the most important thing is to communicate and connect with others. What is the big takeaway? So there you have it, folks. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the basics of shadowing to advanced techniques and everything in between. Remember, fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being able to communicate effectively and confidently, and shadowing is an incredibly powerful tool that can help you get there. So keep practicing, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep having fun with it. You've got this. I encourage you to join the Fluency Party. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more language learning tips and tricks. And be sure to share your shadowing experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and keep spreading the joy of language.